What's going on, guys? Gonna make another video. I actually made one and never posted it, so I thought let me do a more up-to-date one. And it was going previously, the video that I'd done before, price action, was around here, and I was expecting it to come into discount of this leg, and of course we've come into this nice demand zone here. So I'll just kind of try and recap it, try and be as quick as I can. Yeah, so once price action did come into here, because if you know my thoughts, maybe it will help, hopefully, and me talking about it helps me. So when we come into this zone here, I'm then wanting to take longs because I'm expecting these highs to get run and a new higher high to get put into the market. So that's my that was my view. I did take well, I'll go over this. It was like a week I didn't trade at all, and then within this leg, got a trade yesterday, never got tapped. I'll cover some stuff. So I've had some nice trades and some weeks I've been quiet. I've had my directions been pretty good. For instance, about when we were here, I was looking to take, hope to take shots down into discount in this leg. Got a nice reaction to here, and had opportunities to short and long opportunities in here, and yeah. Could get the direction, just trying to see where the liquidity is in the market, because once we've come here and we've had a turnaround with the medium time frames, 1 hour, 15 minute, 30 minute, whatever you trade, then you're going to be taking pro trend trades, longs, because the higher time frame should be going to put in a new high if we're going to be following the structure. In fact, if we just look to the left here, this leg here comes up, and then obviously we break the structure here and we come into discount of this leg, and this is the higher low to go and put in a higher high, and we go and put in the higher high. The next leg is this leg, we've come into discount, and this is potentially the higher low to go and put in the higher high. So just following the same structure and order flow. So, and once we've had all these reactions, obviously majority of people, I imagine, is looking to see this liquidity is going to get ran, and obviously we do have this liquidity here, so it was going to go either way. When I have it on both sides, I'm just going to go with a higher time frame, and I believe that the higher high is going to get put in, so I will take shots and I'll take longs as well. And then once we come up into here, and the 15 minute real line bearish, I was looking for shots down to take, but only once the time frames aligned. But there was no trade here because I couldn't get tagged in. It didn't come back. I was looking to trade from here, but it just flew. I remember hitting this. Yeah. I'll not cover all of this, just trying to get my thoughts behind following price and the direction it's going to be going. Obviously we've been bullish for some quite time, and I've been expecting a bearish run coming just for the liquidity that's built up, and you can kind of see it on the daily time frame. And then once we've got this reaction here and prices come down, swept this low, and you can see clearly what is left behind to be targeted, these equal highs, and then prices come up. And then once you see this wick rejection, this is a great way that you could get involved in the market, or this is what I like to see. When I see these liquidity grabs, and I'm like, yes, happy days, I'm going to get a nice week of selling. That's what I've done in this week. So my target is, I'll show you what I do. This is used as my target for shots if I'm in a trade. We've just swept these highs, and then we've got this nice wick rejection here. You can then come to the market and you've got your direction, but obviously taking the highs out, a nice wick rejection, so you could just be looking for shorts. So I had this marked up, taking the equal highs, wick rejection, have this imbalance to fill. So if we get a nice medium time frames breaking the lows, coming back, then I'm happy to take shots down to obviously hit this demand level. And I took this shot in here. It was a 3 hour trade from in here. and obviously there was a news release here. That's why I didn't hold it down here, but he could have, or even just left partials. But yeah, I hit TP, I was happy with that. The next day as well, I was actually taking blood, and I was a bit gutted. It happened I couldn't get involved anyway. I didn't want to trade for my phone, but I had a look to see what was going on because I was waiting on the doctor coming out, so I'd had time to do something, and this hadn't been hit yet. So I had a little look on the London Open, and then that happened. But then you just feel confident in your analysis. You believed obviously we're going to come down, mitigate this or sweep the lows. The two things that you could believe that's going to happen, just from the scenario taking the equal highs, and yeah, that did happen. And then in the video I'd done previously, I was talking about price action was about here. Yeah, it was here, and I was saying not too sure what it's going to do, price is going to do, because there's a liquidity on both sides. I'm expecting all these lows to go, I was, and my bias was bullish because we'd swept all this liquidity, and what the reasons, going target is just all the buy side liquidity. If you can see, if you drop down to the 1 hour, all of this. So I was expecting all of this to get run. It'd take me a while, but you could, all the highs. So I was expecting another run bullish, and that's what happened here. And then once this low failed, I'll show you how I saw on the daily that I was like, yeah, this might be the time we're going to start to come and take all this liquidity, because we've obviously broken out here, broke the structure, come in, and then this is a wick. So this is just a liquidity grab. There's no strength to push price through, and we've attempted again, and we've not even able to break this high, and prices, come back and breaking a low. So then now, once that's happened on the daily, then my bias is definitely to be in shorts and be taking all this liquidity. So that's how I was getting my higher time frame story. Hopefully these have all been catching trades as well. So yeah, that was what there was been pretty much going on, and you can see clearly, obviously, once this low went, I have been I'm expecting price to come to here. And obviously we have had reactions from here and here. I think it was here. This might have been the week where I never traded too much. Was it this week? So once we got this reaction here, I had these POIs marked up, and I was expecting price to come up into one of these POIs, but yeah, never. Find it back to this. I had to look for a confirmation here and just placed an order here, but we didn't quite make it. Just come to here, and yeah, and come and taking all this liquidity out. I'll go over my trade yesterday. Well, I never got tagged on this one, but I got tagged on GU. I'll do that another recap on here. So obviously we've hit this on, had these POIs marked up just because it's at the edge of this leg, and it's where all this liquidity has been resting. So once we take that, I'm then expecting a reaction to get a nice pullback into premium of the leg where I'm looking to sell. Same scenario here, come into the edge, nice clean demand zone, pushed away, broke this structure, nice imbalance within the leg, resting liquidity, looking for a reaction to then play into premium of this leg just to continue price down just until a high breaks, and then I'll start to look for my longs again. So I've been trying to sell in the premium of the legs once we get a reaction from these zones, But you know, it's not always come all the way up into premium. I just, you know, in my head I'm just saying there's been a lot of liquidity, so price has just been flying down and not been coming all the way into premium off the leg, or maybe just. So here we've got a nice reaction after taking all this liquidity, so I thought maybe this will be the time. We'll come into premium off the leg, so I'm going to take a buy if the opportunity comes. And break of structure, and you know, it looks like a wick. On this scenario I'll just go to the 30-minute, and yes, a nice body break, and I took 15-minute was a nice body break, and I refined it down to here, and I was looking to buy from this zone here. This high that put in the low is broken. I'm expecting a pullback into premium, so I'm just expecting this motion to come back up into premium to then sell to continue with the order flow, because obviously we're still bearish now. Until a high goes on the higher time frame, I'll remain bearish. But price just had a couple of POIs marked up. There we go, in the 1 hour. This one marked up. 2 areas again I'm happy to sell from. This one, you know, I'd rather sell from the top, but this is just if you're in a trade, you could hold it to here, fill this imbalance in, and I don't know where this would be on the leg if it's on premium. Imagine so. Yeah. But yeah, let's never come back. Almost. This most of the time, and GU come back. It's the exact same trade on GU, but GU come back into discount of the leg, and of course I'm looking to take come back into here and tap something in discount. But there was no fill trade on this day, but I'll go over the GU trade probably tomorrow or something. Yeah, sorry for the lack of videos. Had a bit of a situation going on with myself and my health. Been getting some blood taken. I've not been jacking. I'll try and pump the videos out. Everything is all good. Just for the translation with English and Thai, it's kind of hard to get anything sorted out here. But yeah, everything's all good. I hope everyone's trading's been going on good and catching nice trades. And I know someone left a comment saying like 3 and 5 hours better for psychology. Same here. 3 and 5 hour is much better for my psychology. And I can guarantee you'll compound a lot more percentage hitting TP at 3 and 5 hour than these guys pretending to catch 10 and 15 hour. Promise you, these guys, most of them, the volume's not there on their 10 and 15 hour trade, so they're closing most of theirs at 3 and 5 hour. They're just letting a lot of percentage run, and then they're screenshotting showing you these 10, 15 hour trades. The majority of them are living off subscriptions and not even trading, so just be aware of that. I promise you, if you're in trades and you're collecting 3 to 5 hour, you'll get to where you want to go and your psychology will be great. So don't be fooled, and don't think that if you're having a bad time by catching 3 and 5 hours, fantastic. Don't be fooled by these guys pretending to catch 10 hours with 0.1 lots. Psychology to catch 10 hours is insane. I'd rather just hit TP, get into the market, and don't think that you're not doing good by doing 3 and 5 hour. Aim low, get confident in your skill, and you'll grow as a trader. If you've been trading years and years trying to catch 10 hour, that could be your problem. But I hope you're the best, and I'll catch you in another video.